Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Oh, I wonder what that noise was.
That's me. That's me doing a mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check.
You're going to be, yes. You're going to be famous.
I hope not.
Less than 15 minutes anyway.
I spent my whole life here trying to be a news.
We could get a bag, put a little bag over your head. See, he has strict orders. You never see me on TV.
Okay.
He's not allowed to show me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then the big question is, do you eat dinner before you come or afterwards?
Do what?
Do you eat dinner before or after?
Oh, before. Oh, because I never know how
Sometimes you go-
late.
Sometimes you can go late.
Oh, yeah, definitely, always before.
Not really.
Did you have your dinner?
No.
Oh, well, you're gonna leave though early, yeah. Yeah.
Second.
All in favor? All right. I'd like to welcome everybody this evening to the October 11th, 2018 Board of Selectmen's meeting. We're already open. We had an executive session earlier. I'd like to, number 3, to approve the September 11th meeting minutes.
So moved. Second.
All in favor? Motion passes. Public forum, anybody wishing to address this board?
Wait, you got one more, the
Do we have another
27th, right?
Can't help you there.
Yeah, we
Oh.
can't do that tonight.
Nope, we don't have everyone.
Right.
So
Okay.
you're gonna put that on?
Another crack at this. Public forum, anybody wishing to address the board this evening with any issues that are not on the agenda? Seeing none. Number 4, we'd like to present the Spirit of America Award.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, I'm particularly proud to announce the Spirit of America Award for 2018. It'll be going to Suzanne Stolman and Michael Tarabilda. Did I get that right? Okay, I just want to make sure. And I think it's important for the people here in town to know of the work that Suzanne has done for the last 11 years on the Shade Tree Committee here in town, which is near and dear to my heart, and served as chair for 3 years. And she's developed the volunteer Elm Watch tree program and has been an elm watcher for before and during her membership on the committee. She has a keen eye for detecting the early stages of Dutch elm disease, and then we can take some action. Michael Tarabilda also served on the Shade Tree Committee from 1990 to 1999 and was tree warden, like I am now, from 96 to 98. He has also served with the Graves Library for over 14 years and ran the book sale for over 10 years. And Michael has also volunteered at the Consolidated School, helping students write stories. And that's a wonderful picture of a person who's well involved in the town. But these awards will be given out by Richard Dutremble, who's the commissioner for County District 2. And on November the 7th, I will be joining you, actually driving you over. Can't get service better than that. For 3:30 that afternoon. It's a very nice ceremony. You will see other people from the towns in York County who have done outstanding work in behalf of their communities. So congratulations to both of you, and I look forward to being in touch with you.
Thank you, Pat.
So can we move the wireless mic over, please?
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay.
Sure, thank you very much. I would just like to say that my relationship to life in this town changed completely when I began volunteering. I never realized what a deep pleasure it could be to be part of participation among the volunteers and the many, many volunteers in this town. And that pleasure, even though I haven't been able to do it for quite a while, the pleasure still endures, and my gratitude personally to people who are continuing to really make this town the special place that it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you very much. This is a surprise and a delight. So thank you very much.
But well deserved. Okay.
You're now officially part of our AV team.
Yeah.
Excellent. Does that make it a raise?
It doubles your pay.
Fantastic.
All right. Moving on, we're going to discuss our consideration of appointments to the Housing Trust. Well, we've already started that process this evening by interviewing our first candidate. I believe next week we will be interviewing candidates for the Housing Trust, Tuesday and Thursday evening.
Yeah, well, we're very fortunate because we've had 18 candidates come forward. Fortunately, the town has a rich resource and talent, and it's good to see them step up. And as Michael was explaining earlier, you get a lot of satisfaction in being involved in the town in this manner. So the Board of Selectmen are very pleased to see the number of responses we got.
Very good. So we will see you next Tuesday night
Oh, yeah,
at the town office.
yes.
Thank you. Okay, next, adopt the resolution of intent to reimburse expenditures to acquire certain parcels of land with proceeds of tax-exempt bonds. Laurie, would you like to
I
take
thought we
this?
did this.
This
Didn't I
one-
read this already?
We did another resolution on the bond. This one allows you to reimburse any expenses from this time forward and going back 60 days.
All right, well then I would move.
The
that
first one was
sorry.
just a bond resolution.
Gotcha.
To authorize
And
the
this is the
bond.
reimbursement one. Got it. I move that the resolution entitled Resolution of Intent to Reimburse Expenditures to Acquire Certain Parcels of Land with Proceeds of Tax-Exempt Bonds be adopted in the form presented to this meeting.
That's your motion?
That is my
I
motion.
second that.
All in favor? Motion passes. Okay, number 7. Approve supplemental sewer bill for 57 Wiles District Road. Chris, would you like to speak with us this evening?
Sure. So it came to our attention on September 26th that residents of town, 57 Wiles District Road, had not been getting assessed a yearly sewer charge. That came to our attention through a local realtor that was doing her due diligence and following up on any encumbrances with the property. After doing some research and verifying that the house was in fact on town sewer, I did speak with the owners of the property. They did advise that they had not been receiving a sewer bill. So at that point, we went back and did some research to determine whether or not we had a past precedence of back billing. There is no language in our current sewer ordinance that authorizes back billing property 3 years prior. However, there is language that exists under Title 36, Section 713 assessments. That language should be in an attachment that I provided that does allow certain assessments to be billed back 3 years. We were able to find another subject property in town that we had back billed after a lot, a split lot. Based on that, the sewer charges for the last 3 years would have been $1,331 in total. That does not include any late fees or interest. Since then, we have obviously made the changes to our billing system to bill that property from here on out. And we've also undertaken a review of other questionable properties that may be in the same similar situation to determine whether or not there are other properties that need to be billed.
You can use your schoolyard voice
Okay.
so they can hear it at home. Even though you got the mic.
Okay.
I guess we need a motion, gentlemen.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Thank you, Chris. Okay, award the bid for the 2018 sidewalk tractor.
This looks fun.
Wow.
Yeah. Are we gonna get to
I
drive
love-
this,
I
Mike?
love pictures, Mike.
I'm glad you like pictures. Through our budget process, we determined that our trackless was in need of replacement, and we went out to bid. We got bids from two suppliers. Our crew, these are, there you go. Local municipalities here use both these tractors we got bids on. The trackless, we tested the same model we'd be buying at Biddeford Public Works, and the McLean, we tested the model they had in Saco, which was actually a previous model, but McLean was able to show a new Model 4 of theirs to me. So I've seen them both. They're both very good tractors. HP Fairfield was able to give us a very good price by working with the manufacturer on a factory showroom model they have that has not been used, but has just been sitting in their factory in Canada, that is used when people, just for viewing when people enter the factory for a tour or anything like that. So we're recommending that we purchase the factory model that they've had on display. That will be brought up to our spec by them and probably delivered to us within 45 days, which is much faster than you could to get one that just gets in the assembly line.
In time for winter.
Yes, it would.
Mike, does that bid amount include the $10,000 trade-in, or will it be $10,000 less than the,
The bid price is without a trade-in.
without?
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
even better.
Um,
So we're looking for an expenditure of $134,000
You know,
and $250,000.
Unless I can talk you into keeping the old one. Can I make a quick case for that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Keep going.
So when a winter storm hits, is coming, I've got to make a decision, and we look and we say, all right, should we put the snow blower or the plow on the trackless? The snow blower would be for sidewalks, the plow would be for dock square snow removal. So usually we put the blower on there, and then after the storm, one of the drivers who wants a little extra overtime will go out, do some snow blowing, come back, and we'll proceed to the next day, do a little more snow blowing, and then go into snow removal the next night in Dock Square. So we've got to change out the snow blower. That's a two-person operation, so we're pretty much, if I don't want to spend overtime, I've got to have them come back a little early, get that all changed over, and go back, and then get it all set up for the plowing. Then we go out, do our snow removal with the plowing. Usually around 3 a.m., we've got all the snow in Dock Square piled up, and the trackless is free to go. So if I want to continue sidewalk work, I've got to go back. I got to have somebody go back with the trackless, change it over to the snow blower, and see if they'll go back out to get ahead of the next morning. So it's been when they're tired and they've been working, that's usually we tend to lose a couple hours of productivity with all the changeovers, which isn't a lot, but it happens. We notice it, and we just think keeping one dedicated to snow blowing, one dedicated to plowing, is gonna save us some time. Make sure that we don't mess things up, and keep going better. Also, we would actually have a spare in case this broke down, which we don't have now.
Would you call them implements, the plow and the snow blower? Are they interchangeable
Yes.
with the new one, or?
The trackless is just a series improvement. There is no change to the implements. We'd be able to use them on either machine.
So trackless is the, what am I trying to say?
The name brand.
The name brand of it, kind of like a Kubota or a John
Right,
Deere? or-
yes.
Okay.
And the other one, McLean is a newer company. It was actually started by an ex-trackless employee, and so he was obviously well aware of what trackless did. They've actually made all their implements interchangeable with trackless also. You can use, and we check with Saco on that. Saco has had both, and they've had no issues with that.
I will defer to my colleagues here, but I think that for $10,000, you certainly aren't going to replace it for that.
So we've got a place to store it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's not an issue.
These are pretty small. We
Okay.
actually pull these into the garage when we've got a storm and just we park them right next to a truck, big truck.
They're diesel?
Yes.
Yeah. Good place for them when it's cold.
No, it's fine. I'll move to accept the recommendation of Mike Claus to award the bid for the HP Fairfield for $144,256 and accept his recommendation to retain the old unit.
Thank you.
Do I have a second? All in favor?
Thank you.
Congratulations, you're the owner of a new trackless.
Good idea.
Trust me, people will be happy when they see both of them around and removing snow and. Yes, yes. Let's just hope it doesn't have to happen anytime in the near future. Okay, number 9, approved street opening permit for Peter and Cynthia Gunterman at 162 Kings Highway, map 33, block 3, lot 15, to install underground power to their house.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? And accept a $2,000 donation from the William J.J. Gordon Family Foundation to the Public Health Department with a $1,500 designated for the fuel account and $500 designated for the food account.
So moved.
Second.
With much gratitude.
Yeah. I was
Yes.
just gonna say.
All in favor?
Yes.
Okay. Other business. Pat.
No, sir, nothing else.
Stu.
Nothing for me yet. Thanks.
Lori. I have nothing. Move the warrants.
So moved.
All in favor?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor? Quickest meeting yet. Good work, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Stand by.